I want to talk about how you and Paul met, man, on that K-Swiss AAU team.
K
How,
Swiss.
well, Paul
Shout
had you come all the way out there to Cali, man. How was
same
that?
shit, same shit.
Shout out to Truth.
So I'm from South Carolina. Jeff, you know what the South like, man. You not
Yeah.
played in North Carolina, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Ain't really a bunch of ain't nothing down there. So it was very little recruitment. A lot of football recruitment, but very little recruitment.
Yeah,
And very little sponsorship. So, South Carolina, you had to go to either Georgia to Atlanta or you had to go to Charlotte to go to one of the bigger camps. So I ended up going to a camp in Atlanta, and a guy down there, he was just like a sponsorship for anybody else, like Nike, Adidas. He had K-Swiss. And wasn't nobody really recruiting or none of that, but he was like, yo, you want to go to West Coast? You know what I'm saying? You ever play on the West Coast? Like, shit, this what I need.
yeah.
He said, cool. You really want nothing, but it's about the experience. You know what I'm saying? I've never been to Cali that before. We pull up, man. We get right to Inglewood, come out the joint. We in Inglewood. I don't know where I'm at. Come up to some little raggedy gym. You know what I'm saying? You can tell it ain't a polished neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Come in here, and I see three guys playing. I see this little tall-ass little fat kid, dog. Nigga had like the little Stephon Marbury curly kid on. I told P he had a whole S curl when I seen him. It was like Ice Cube, goddamn, this shit was shaking. He like, I ain't had no I said, man, you had a whole curl when I saw you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But man, Jeff, he was a little fat, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, okay. And then I saw him go up and boom that motherfucker. I was like, damn, that little fat motherfucker got some ups, man. Who is that? Oh yeah, that's Paul Pierce. I was like, word? And he looked like a younger version of what you see now.
Okay.
Probably saying way more wild and shit. Hey, hey. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, me and Pete met at like 16. And before I didn't know that in LA, Toby Bailey, Ricky Price, a bunch of these older J.R. Henderson, these are guys that were running LA at the time. You know what I'm saying? And he looked up to them. So I don't know none of this, and I don't know none of these guys. You know what I'm saying? But then you got the Collins twins, you got Jelani McCoy, you got Shea Cotton, all these West Coasters I ain't never heard of. You know what I'm saying? So I was eager to play. You know what I'm saying? See what a lot of these guys had to offer, and I didn't have that. I not seen you play factor. So I didn't. I'm coming in here like I don't know who Jelani is. Yeah. Oh, Jelani, he block everybody's shot. So I was like, oh, I mean, how big is Jelani? And it's like, well, he's 7 foot. He about your size. And I was like, oh, no, he ain't gonna. So I was on, I don't know who this is. So I go right into beast mode. Like, I don't give a fuck about this nigga like You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, yo. Yeah. But the LA niggas had me running through the casinos, hitting shit, and they jumping out of cabs and just doing LA shit. So we got in the game, bro. We all connected. Term, all the little, because Pete played with a bunch of hood guys that are from Inglewood that went to Inglewood High. J. Crow, the one you see him on True Flowers with, that was his point guard. Shout out to Damani, he's a rapper. He used to play. Yeah. So a couple of those guys are just, guys. And but they played hard. And man, we ended up winning that little shit, man. We won that little Vegas shit. We weren't supposed to win nothing.
That's how he was, though. He played with a bunch of all his friends.
See?
Vegas.
Same shit.
Yep.
Word.
Yep.
Where you get your first? Where you get your first? Your look, Vegas.
I went to ABCD camp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went to ABCD camp. I had like one offer going there, ended up killing that and getting like 70 offers.
Why Wake Forest, bro?
I was a fan of Chris Paul. I grew up watching Chris, and I was like, damn, they let him do whatever up there. I want to
do
follow.
whatever, shit.
Yeah, I did.
Right.
I was like, I need to follow them footsteps, and that's how it happened.
Word, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I enjoyed your time up there, bro. I'm from ACC country, so I was a huge Tar Heel fan and all that other shit. But bro, used to get your money.
I appreciate that. I was gonna ask you, what school was you gonna go to if you didn't go straight to the league?
Michigan.
Oh, you was okay.
Michigan. I went to Michigan 2 years before. So 10th grade, I had a chance to go up and watch them play Michigan State, and I got to meet Webb. And I got to meet Jawan. I got to meet Jimmy, everybody, Jalen, everybody. And they were super cool. And not at the time to where you could take people around. They just took me and we kind of disappeared. And I took a liking to Webb's game. But then when I met Webb cuffed me like a little brother, man. And that stuck with me so much that when I watched him play, I saw myself. Mm-hmm. And then I just started piecing off the style. Obviously, I wasn't Webb size or none of that. But the way he played through, and you know how you is when you're seeing your favorite player, right? Yeah. So, I wanted to follow in those footsteps. But UNC was great on development. And one of the things I wanted to really do was develop as a player. I didn't want to you know, I didn't want you to look at a 1995 tape and then look 97, and I'm looking the same. So UNC was known for developing.
Yeah.
One thing I will say, they develop big men a certain way. And if you saw how my style was, I didn't want to be your traditional big where, you know, I didn't have the body mass to go down here and,
Bang,
you know, Kevin McHale would be showing me this moves where you had to have big shoulders to get it up. You know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. You know, you're trying to figure that out. So early on, I struggled with that, but I figured it out. But I wanted to go to UNC for the development. I had a cousin. I got a real cousin in life, Shaman Williams, who actually started and played. Shaman's my older cousin. My real father in life is his uncle. His mother's my real aunt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's nice.
Barely know my pops, though, so, you know, that whole shit was kind of, you know what I mean? But when we saw each other, it was always love. If I see him today, it's always love. Same old, same old.
Yeah.
But yeah, those two schools really made an impact on me.
Sure.
You'd have been raw in Michigan.
I remember I wanted to go to Georgia Tech with Steph, man, and Bobby Crimmins told me they had a kid by the name of Eddie Alisma, and they didn't need no more bigs. For about 10 years, I was looking for Eddie Alisma. I just wanted him to be on somebody's team. I just wanted to show Bobby Crimmins what's the difference. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But
where you get that mindset from? Because I follow your story, bro. I'm a huge fan. I remember you doing your draft workouts and you talking about Pat Riley.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the Pat Riley story.
Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah, my mom, man. My mom's a kind of a shout to my mom, Shirley. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my mom's she's a hard worker, man. My mom used to work the graveyard shifts. You know what the graveyard shifts are?
Oh, yeah, I used to work them.
Y'all know 12 to 12?
Yes,
6 to
sir.
6? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, my mom worked that. So, you know, I grew up very responsible, being able to cook early, being able to clean the house early. Okay. I grew up in the South, so I was outside. I'm from slap boxing. I'm from all the guys fighting. I'm from all that wrestling for the belt, getting beat for the belt, going home, cutting out carpet, making a new belt, coming outside with the, you know, I'm from that. Real nigga on the bike. I'm in neighborhoods. My neighborhood fighting your neighborhood. I'm from all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
outside.
Outside, and I'm from the blacktop. I'm out here. I'm gonna go to every park and see who out here, and try to kill it. And you start to get a rep. You know what I'm saying? That's big fella. You know, that's them the Malden boys. You know what I'm saying? Shit like this. But yeah, man, my mom gave me this kind of no nonsense kind of attitude that the go at shit and why not you? My mom used to play all those little riddles with me. She's like, Kevin, you know if you ever come into a room and look for the leader? Like, what are you talking about? Well, if you can't find a leader in the room, guess who's the leader? She used to say little shit like that. Yeah. And then, dog, I started taking shit personal. You know what I'm saying? Light-skinned niggas was in, dark-skinned, you know what I'm saying? So I'm super competitive. So a lot of times, dog, when I would take things personal, I would put it in a competitive form because I didn't want to be rowdy. You know, we got our ass whooped in my house, so I got manners, open doors for women, I wash dishes, I know how to clean the whole house up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So putting all those into play, couldn't get in trouble in school or you got killed, you know what I'm saying? So I had to learn to control those emotions and then channel them towards something. So when basketball started coming into my life, I started really putting a lot of time in it. And then I found this untapped energy, if you will, that when it came to competitiveness, when I heard Seabiscuit had a complex that the rider, he would kind of easing back to let the other horse go back, and when the horse got in front of him, the horse, Seabiscuit, would go ape shit and just smoke the horse. When I heard that analogy, I connected with that. Like, to play somebody better than you actually gets you to play better, and it makes you more attentive, more locked in.
Yeah.
You ever hear about when you take a sense, the other sense gets heightened?
Yep.
I swear, when I would play people that were bigger than me or better than me or I consider better than me, it activated that.